Hey, we got your hot tunes here. Frank's Hot here. It's news about your favorite New York.
Now from one of baseball's pure treasures, we are in the house that Ruth built, Yankee Stadium, Bronx, New York, as things are shaping up to be a perfect afternoon for baseball. Coming up, we've got a battle, and I mean battle, between a couple of neighbors here in the Big Apple and a rematch of the 2000 World Series, as it'll be the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What'll be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, obviously, anytime the name Alex Rodriguez is penciled into the lineup, your club's got a pretty darn good chance to win. He can beat you with a long ball, he can beat you with his speed, and, oh, by the way, he's already one of the best defensive third basemen around.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Rex shortly, but now it's time to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets. It's brought to us by New Era Cap, the official cap of Major League Baseball. Leading things off is the shortstop Jose Reyes. Then comes Paul LaDuca. He'll, of course, be behind the plate. Batting third is the exciting switch hitter Carlos Beltran. Then the newly acquired Carlos Delgado bats fourth, playing first base. Batting fifth is the third baseman David Wright. Cliff Floyd will hit sixth and play left field. Xavier Nady is the DH today in the number 7 spot. Kaz Matsui bats eighth at second base. Victor Diaz will round things out. He is the right fielder. And opposing them will be the big unit, left-hander Randy Johnson. Johnson just keeps plowing right along. He overcame a slow start in the Big Apple last year to wind up 17-8. The ERA was still solid, but at 42 now, you've got to be weary of a potential decline. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Jose Reyes.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 106.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
And that's the pitch guys will just beat into the ground.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike two. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first.
Yep, leadoff man aboard to kick off the ball game, and you know he'll be keeping a very close eye on that third base coach, because he is a definite threat to run here.
Paul LaDuca will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Batting second, catcher, Paul LaDuca.
And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1. Throw over to first by Randy. Runner's back. Hit hard towards the hole. Base hit. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, you talk about the first two guys in your lineup being table setters. This is exactly what you want them to do to kick off the ball game. And now, the 3, 4, 5 guys will have their shot to get them on the board here first this afternoon.
Carlos Beltran will stand in for the first time here. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Damon is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Heads up base running that time as he sees it's going to be a tough throw from right field, so he moves up the 90 feet.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and in steps the always dangerous Carlos Delgado. Swing and a liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You'll get a good look at this one more time as this ball's really hit hard and is going to wind up an easy double.
David Wright will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
2 runs in already here in the inning. Now it becomes time to take a deep breath and try and minimize the damage. An extra base hit here could really be disaster.
So first and third with one away. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Leading things off is the speedy Johnny Damon. He's in center field. Derek Jeter bats second. He's at short. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Behind him, the powerful Gary Sheffield out in right. Then it's the Japanese import, Hideki Matsui. He'll play left field. Jason Giambi will be at first base and hit 6th. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Bernie Williams will bat 8th and be the DH this afternoon. Robinson Cano will round out the order. He will play second. They will be opposed by one of the best ever, 3-time Cy Young Award winner Pedro Martinez. There were some who questioned Pedro's signing in the Big Apple a year ago, but he delivered in a big way for the Mets and then some, winning 15 ball games and finishing 4th in the National League in ERA. And the folks at Rawlings show us that in the field, the Mets line up this way. Johnny Damon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Johnny Damon.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And there's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, judging from that swing, we may be in for a long afternoon, folks.
Derek Jeter steps in now.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, this is what veteran pitchers do. They know the importance of getting ahead in the count.
And strike two now as Jeter swings and misses on that one. Oh, 2 pitch to Jeter. Ball grounded towards Matsui at second. Throw on to first, and Pedro sets down the first two to face him in the inning.
That was a good pitch there. He gets Jeter to roll over on one, and he's retired.
Alex Rodriguez will get his first shot at it here.
Alex Rodriguez.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
And Matt, he's letting these hitters know right from the get-go that he'll challenge them up in the zone.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now.
A strike away now from a flawless bottom of the first.
Here's the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And A-Rod has a base hit.
Let's take a second look. Judging by his stride, I think he's expecting a fastball here, but he keeps his hands back and gets a base hit anyway.
So a runner at first with two away, and in steps trouble in the person of Gary Sheffield. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
And that's a sign of a veteran pitcher getting ahead early in the count.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And Pedro's certainly not afraid to work inside.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Misses, ball two. Two out with the man at first. A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is the guy that likes to lean out and get this pitch up and away. Good swing there.
Two men on, two out, and here's the left fielder Hideki Matsui.
Hideki Matsui.
And that's taken for strike one.
That would have been a good one to offer at there.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on two base hits, no errors, and two left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Mets lead it 2-0.
Giving off
Xavier Nady leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Xavier Nady.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Kaz Matsui will dig in here.
Matsui.
Too low, 1-0.
And he'll wait for something a little higher that he can do something with.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Matsui awaits the 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
And that fastball's not in the spot where the hitter will go chase it.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Boy, and this is not a guy to dilly-dally with. They need to go right after him.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, and that's the first walk allowed by the big unit thus far.
And at 3-1, you can afford to look for something up a little, so he wasn't going to bite on that low one.
Victor Diaz will be the batter.
Right fielder, Victor Diaz.
And that misses ball 1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
And with Giambi holding the runner, that right side of the infield is wide open here.
And he misses, 2-1.
Yeah, and 2-1's a good hit and run count. Let's see if they decide to put it on here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And a fastball from the big unit, and that's by him for strike 3.
And if you think you want to be a big league hitter, check out the view as you watch the fastball from the big unit come in. That's nasty.
Jose Reyes will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't think he had a feel for his release point there.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Jason Giambi will take his cuts now.
First baseman, Jason Giambi.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
And that's exactly where you need to keep the ball against Giambi. He'll kill that pitch when it's middle in.
And the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a bullet here. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Jorge Posada will get his first cuts here.
Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In there, 1-1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to be a foul ball. Grounded right back to the box. Throw on to Delgado for out number 2. Bernie Williams will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
And boy, it's tough to pick up that pitch from Pedro.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Beltran will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So Pedro retires the side without much difficulty. His guys lead it 2-0.
Come on, come on.
Paul LaDuca is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Paul LaDuca.
You ain't got a friend that you got.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
And he'll get a lot of outs if he can spot that thing on the inside corner.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1. Hit hard, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you'll get to look at this 1-2 pitch from his perspective. Not a lot he could do with that one, so he'll head back to the dugout.
Carlos Beltran will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Damon is back though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down. Carlos Delgado will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Swing hard liner to left center, and that'll get down out
there. And this is how you keep the defense guessing. They put the shift on that time to right field, and what does he do? Just shoot it over to left field and hit it where they ain't.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in is one of the best young hitters in the game, David Wright. Now here's the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here it comes. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Not fooled by the changeup that time. He's right on this thing and got himself a base hit.
Johnny Damon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Pedro checks, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
He'll leave that one alone.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
And with Delgado holding tight over at first, there's a good-sized hole to shoot for on the right side.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Not the greatest of starts for him here this afternoon. He has looked pretty overmatched in his first 2 at-bats, both strikeouts.
Derek Jeter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball 1.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here. But a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
One-0 pitch now. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a soft liner. Reyes. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Pretty good job on the turn there. Have a look. But it just developed a little too slowly to get the double play.
So a runner at first with 2 away. Here comes A-Rod. Circle change, too low, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Boy, he's got to be able to recognize curveball a little sooner.
Sign from LaDuca. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Cliff Floyd will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Floyd.
First pitch coming. And they start him out away with a cold strike. In on the hands that time, 1-1.
And at Yankee Stadium, guys can turn on that pitch inside like that.
And a foul ball straight back. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Don't know how well you see this, but here's a look from Dirt Cam. And yeah, you can see right there, that's right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch.
Xavier Nady will step in now.
Xavier Nady.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Foul. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2-2 now.
Pretty good velocity, too. 94 on that one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Kaz Matsui is on deck. Here's the full count offering. And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Yeah, he was really squeezed on that last one. Posada's going to hustle out here to give him a little pat on the back.
Kaz Matsui will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Kaz Matsui.
The look by Johnson, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You know they'd love to get him something he could hit on the ground here. Maybe get him out of the inning.
And he misses again, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
No reason to go out of the zone on a 2-0 count. You got to lock in a location and say, I'm only swinging if it's right down the pipe.
How about it?
Victor Diaz will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
93 on the outside black. That's tough to do much with.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Sheffield is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Gary Sheffield will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And that misses inside 1-0.
And with a good pull hitter at the plate, the outfield will swing way around to the left here.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And he's ahead 2-0 now, so he can sit back and look fastball here.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Leadoff man on here in the Yankees half of the 4th. They've been shut down to this point. Let's see if this changes things.
Hideki Matsui will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Sheffield on at first. Here's the pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
We'll get a look here. That was going to be a tough turn. Good effort, but they couldn't get the two.
So a runner on first with one out now, and in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. First pitch to him. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that ball is gone. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, they say almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, but boy, the right fielder almost brings this one back into the ballpark. That was close.
Jorge Posada will stand in.
Jorge Posada.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Boy, and that is just a terrible hack. It's 0-2.
Now he's going to have to make an adjustment at the plate, maybe take a little length out of his swing.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, as a pitcher, you'll want to throw strikes, but sometimes too many is a bad thing. You see there, 38 of them. He's been in the zone quite a bit here.
Bernie Williams will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Bernie Williams.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And that's a confident pitcher that can start an at-bat with a changeup.
And a swing and a miss there by Bernie as he falls behind 2 strikes now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Reyes will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the pitch. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he just keeps moving right along. After that rough start in the first, he has put up nothing but zeros since.
Paul LaDuca will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
Got a fastball there, and this ball is yanked out to short, but Jeter's hands are far too fast to have any trouble with that one.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. There to play it is Sheffield. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Some vintage big unit right there, as he certainly still got it. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Robinson Cano will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Robinson Cano.
Circle change, too low, ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And he's the go-ahead run here leading off the inning, so he'll surely be taking here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And this guy won't back down there out on the mound. Brought that one at 94 miles an hour.
The 3-1 coming. Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now.
Ooh, and I think he went after ball four that time.
And the fastball from Pedro's right by him as he chalks up the strikeout.
And many say Pedro's lost a couple of inches on his fastball in the last year or so, but it didn't look like it there.
Johnny Damon will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Johnny Damon.
First pitch coming. Swing and a bullet to the right side. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, they tried to get the curve past him to begin the at-bat, but he just stayed back and deposited it into right field.
Derek Jeter will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Derek Jeter.
Damon leads. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this looked to be on the outside corner, but it's called a ball anyway. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Grounded to third. This could be two. Matsui over to Delgado, and it's a double play to end the inning. Yanks held in check through 5. All even at 2-2. Carlos Delgado will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Ball 1.
And you see the infield swung way around to the right here, and that opens up a lot of room on the left side of the infield.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Nah, you don't want that one. Let him bring you something straighter.
In there, 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Good to get that first out here in the top of the 6th. You see his line to this point in this 2-2 ball game. He's done what he needs to do out there, and he's been pretty effective all told.
David Wright will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, David Wright.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And he might not get a better pitch to hit this entire at-bat.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
7 strikeouts for him now this afternoon, and that becomes the second time he's set this guy down on strikes. He's been mixing his pitches very well to this point.
Cliff Floyd will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Floyd.
Now here's the first pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here is the right-handed hitting Xavier Nady. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And that thing had a little more sweep to it than that pitch normally does.
The 1-1 now to Nady. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. So they pick up no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Alex Rodriguez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And the one Achilles heel for A-Rod is he will strike out quite a bit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Get a look at his numbers through 5 1/3. Not too bad, just 2 earned runs. He's been keeping guys off balance throughout.
Gary Sheffield will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Two and 0.
And there's a good chance up 2-0. He's going to see a fastball here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Hit hard to the left side. Base hit.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Hideki Matsui will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
Matsui.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Beltran calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Well, this is a center fielder's ball if he can get there, so he waves off the left fielder and puts it away.
Jason Giambi will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jason Giambi.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, he's up over 75 pitches now, so they're really going to start watching him a bit more closely.
Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Still pitching well, but you can see he's starting to get pitches up and over the plate. Be careful.
Runners off for second. 1 left for the Yankees. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Kaz Matsui will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Matsui.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, and even late in the ball game, Matt, he's still getting that fastball up in the mid-90s.
Here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler here with the call in this one. Victor Diaz will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Victor Diaz.
First pitch coming. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And he's not afraid to run pitches inside on hitters.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Well, you see it right there. Pitches starting to stack up like firewood. Gotta figure he's about out of gas here.
Jose Reyes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
Now a bunt attempt here. Well, this is a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Hard to get the barrel of the bat on that one. Good eye.
Outside, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the veteran catcher, Paul LaDuca. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pause, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
And that thing just nosedives at the end.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Mets leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Jorge Posada will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Jorge Posada.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you see it right there. Pitch is starting to stack up like firewood. Gotta figure he's about out of gas here.
Bernie Williams will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Bernie Williams.
First pitch on the way. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And he'll back that hitter off here, maybe to set up something away.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Matsui on to Delgado, and it's a double play. Robinson Cano will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Robinson Cano.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
I know he would have liked to gotten out of this one, but now with a man on first in a tie game, we'll see how they approach things here.
Johnny Damon will dig in. He singled his last time around. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
And little by little, they'll take him outside the zone and see if he'll keep reaching.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And a relay home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you'll see it again. Thought this one was going to have home run distance, but it bangs off the wall out there, forcing him to settle for a double.
Derek Jeter will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. And now a new pitcher in the ball game as the hard-throwing Jorge Julio will take over. In there at the knees, strike one.
Matt, let's see if that sets the tempo for the rest of the at-bat.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And Floyd has no shot. That's a fair ball heading for the corner. And the runner will score from second.
Well, they summoned the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Alex Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And ball four here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Well, at least it gives them a few more options defensively, but you hate to do it at the expense of putting another runner on base.
Gary Sheffield will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Julio's had trouble with the ball sailing on him. He just needs to get more consistent with that delivery.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One on the way. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Carlos Beltran will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first offering. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, he gave up that 2 spot in the first inning, but since then it's been nothing but zeros. He has really found his groove out there.
Carlos Delgado will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Carlos Delgado.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And Matt, you can see the outfield now is swung well around to the right.
And Delgado swings through that pitch, so he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him as the unit sets down the first 2 men in the inning. David Wright will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
David Wright.
And here's the first pitch. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, but foul. And looks like he might have cracked his bat there, and he'll get another. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. In on the hands that time, 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now he's got to protect the outer half with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now to right. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Hideki Matsui will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Hideki Matsui.
And this is low, ball 1. (1-0) on the way. And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. And out of here! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, nothing but struggles for him until this point in the ball game. His first hit of the afternoon, and boy, did he make it a loud one. Better late than never.
Jason Giambi will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi. His 2nd of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, sometimes when things are going bad, everything just starts to snowball on you. Kind of like a domino effect. Your mind's still thinking about the last home run, so you lose concentration to this guy. Can't do that.
Jorge Posada will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, that one just disappeared at the end.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Well, nothing to be ashamed of here. He's just running into some good pitching here this afternoon. He'll bounce back.
Bernie Williams will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And if I'm on the mound, I go right back in there with a fastball.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And he's going to need to adjust now, down 1-2.
Swinging a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory. Delgado is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, that's a pitch you got to lay off when you're at the plate. He took him right up the ladder that time, and all he could do was pop that pitch up harmlessly.
Robinson Cano will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Robinson Cano.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Johnny Damon will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Johnny Damon.
Too low, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Last chance for romance. The Yankees lead this one 6-2. Mike Meyer is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
For the Yankees, number 36, Mike Myers.
Cliff Floyd will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Floyd.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, let's have a look and see where this thing is. Low inside corner, usually a good spot, but obviously they didn't do their homework because this is a guy that can handle that pitch.
Xavier Native will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not nearly in time as the run scores easily.
Looking to make a game of this yet. Don't count these guys out, especially when they're only down 3 now.
Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Kaz Matsui will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Kaz Matsui.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And if he's confident in that cutter, he'll go up the ladder on him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Hit on the ground towards first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, a big out there. Now he's got to bear down and go after the next guy.
Victor Diaz will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch on the way. Right there for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, and they're giving you a run on the infield. You've got to put that ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And if you're looking for a reason why Rivera's been the best closer the past decade or so, there it is in living technicolor. That cut fastball's as good as it gets. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Throw onto first, and the ball game is over.
Unfortunately, Matt, this is a sight Met fans are all too familiar with, seeing their comrades from the Bronx getting all the accolades. Same holds true here.
So a win for the Bronx Bombers here, and Soup, let's check out our majestic play of the game.
Matt, let's take the fans back to inning number 7, and that's just a great at-bat here as it winds up being extra bases and chases home the winning run to put them ahead for good.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of guys deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score, the Yankees come out on top 6-3. This has been a presentation of MLB 06, the show. For more, log on to MLB06.com. So long, everybody.